Hello everybody, Lindy here. I'm getting ready for May Ticket Swap, and the theme for this month is celebrations. And my first thought was like, Memorial Day, Flag Day, 4th of July. But then I thought, well, celebrations can be anything. So I was having a lot of fun. I was using my silhouette, and I figured out, I bought cut to make tickets, and it only comes in twos, so I had some playing around to do with it to get it to be, now this one's almost 5, not quite 5. Then I came up with another one that is 5, so I'll be using those, but anything that looks like a ticket is okay. And what I did for these is I actually put a text box in the ticket and typed the words on it. This one says 4th of July, but you can't really see that very good anymore. And this one says blast off. And printed it, put it in my printer, got the registration marks, printed the registration marks, and then the silhouette cut it out. I thought that was so cool. That was just a technique I wanted to find out how to do. So this month is about celebrations, and it can be birthday, it could be wedding, it could be anything you celebrate. Maybe you celebrate something really different. And so I want to see how some tickets that are celebrations. Remember, your tickets are going to be going to someone else, so kind of think general, I guess. But then I also want to see some techniques. Now, what I did for these is I just took regular old Memento ink and I dropped it on my mat, and then I took some rubbing alcohol and I took a dropper like this and just dropped it on the ink. So this is Rosebud, and then this is Summer Sky. I really like Summer Sky because it's really a light blue, even though it doesn't look it there. And then I took the rubbing alcohol, and what I did with that is I just poured some in the lid, and then I took my dropper and got it out that way. I really could just pour it because this is just a little experiment. And then I just took my tickets, and then I just got them really wet and went like this across it like that, and then let them dry. Now I don't have a lot of ink on there, but then that's the way it went. So if I want a little bit more, and see how it bleeds right through, which is kind of cool because then it's two-sided, which I really like. And so then I just set it aside and let it dry, and it dried really nice, so that worked really good. One technique that I did. And then next one I'm going to do now, this is one of the ones I kind of messed up on as I was cutting it out, getting it to print. So I thought I'm going to do the technique that we're doing at Your Paper Pantry this month. So first what I want to do is I want to glue some paper. Now, see, I made mistakes on that one. And I'm going to glue some paper on it, and then I'm going to do the crackle technique on it. Just have some old music sheets that I'm just going to put on here, and then I'll go back and cut it out again. Okay, so then the first thing you do is you take Elmer's glue and you spread that on it with one brush. Take paint and spread that on it. Then you heat set it. It's still got to cool off a little bit, or a little dry off a little bit. So while it's doing that, I'm just going to trim off these extras. So I did 2 of these, and then this one I've inked, and then after I cut it out, now this one's still a little wet, so I don't want to do anything to it yet, but it really crackled nice. I put a lot more glue and a lot more paint on it. And then what I'm going to do is to get these like circles back in it, this one I think I trimmed with the scissors, but I also went through and just punched this hole with a hole punch. And you could do that, you know, you could do the half punches too here in this part. But I think I hand cut those out. So there's a technique that you can use on your tickets when you get started. Now I have to decide what I want to do with the front, and because some of them are like Happy 4th of July, I got some of these stickers. I want to figure out how to use those. And then I also found, digging through my stuff, that I had these stickers, but they're awful flat, so I might have to figure out a way to make those more dimensional. Having lots of bad storms today, so I keep having lots of interruptions. So anyway, this one I've taken some Jelly Roll pens and made stars with gold and blue, and then what I'm doing is I'm taking the stickers from the set and I put them on some white construction paper and cut it out, and then I'm just taking my shaping pens and giving them some dimension like I did last month. I just want to get glue on the very edge if I can. Recommended to use this quick dry because it dries quick, and it also dries clear, so if it comes out the sides a little bit, it's okay. Got this one done. What I did with this one is I took a straw and I cut it to make it kind of 3D, and I cut some of these stickers into little quarters like that and put it at the top, and I put a little pop dot underneath that, and then I took the Jelly Roll pen and went around the outside, and then I used some of these stickers on those too, and I think those are quite sparkly, and it says blast off on the other side. And I also took the pens and made some swirls and some stars. So that's one done. That's the blast off one, and this one's going to be the 4th of July one. So here are my finished tickets for the celebration. This one is kind of a 4th of July, or I think I explained it last off. This is a graduation one, and I used 2 different Raisin Boat stamp sets, and this was, I fussy cut that out, and it says celebrate. And then on the back it says, to the uneducated, an A is just 3 sticks. A. Mills, the author of Winnie the Pooh. Very cute, I thought. Then this one says let's celebrate, and this is one of the Raisin Boat stamp sets with the cupcake on it, and I used some stickles and some Viva Decor white icing, I think is what that's called, on there, and then I just kind of made some squiggle lines on that. I haven't done anything to the back of that one yet. This one, I hope the person that gets it likes it. This is the one where I did the different techniques with the to make the crackle with the music paper, then glue, then paint, and then this says 2 shall become 1. I put a little glitter on there, and then I put some vintage lace on the back, and those could be cut apart and just tucked into a wedding album or a wedding card, and I just thought they were fun. And then this is the 5th one, that is 4th of July one, and these are actually stickers that I stuck onto some cardstock, and then I used the tools to round them out with, and the back of them says Happy 4th of July. So I hope you will join the ticket challenge this month at your Paper Pantry. We really have a lot of fun. Hope to see you there. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.
I remember the days of just keeping time, of hanging around in sleepy towns.